Taking a look at the deep backhand movement from both Mustafa Asal and Paul Coll. So Mustafa moves to the back twice and Paul once, and I just want to analyze what's going on here. So it's very common theme I see is when players go into the corner, they tend to roll into the corner, placing that right foot down quite early on. Mustafa's placed his right foot down at about 45 degrees. I like it anywhere from 45 degrees right round to 90 degrees, so facing the glass. He didn't roll as much as, say, some other players, but as he places that foot down and the ball comes off the back, now what he does, he gets in that little hop and he readjusts his whole base to get into a side-on position. So he lands down with his feet facing the sidewall. This is so key and so fundamental. It's all about getting into a two-footed base. This is one of the most common things I see with players in the back corner. Players have a bunch of different ways to do it, and we'll see Paul's in a second. So it's that initial roll, that little hop, that readjustment into that 90 degree. And as he's hitting, look at that right foot, look at the body weight transfer, using his knees, sitting down, reaching for the ball, arms straight, using that release to come out the shot. So Paul's one is a little bit different. He just doesn't quite have the same angle. But what he does and where the common thread is look at that base. He's prioritizing a base. He's getting a two-footed base in. So I'm really big on players trying to work on a two-footed base. I think it's really good for transfer of the weight, really good for balance and stability, and gives you a lot of options in the back. Look how long Paul waits for that ball as well. Really lets it drop. And then Mustafa here again going in with a similar position, rolling, very common. He places that right foot down, has that little hop and readjustment, and there's that common theme again, being able to get into that position. So one more time for good measure. They both do it slightly differently. Asal steps and hops. And by the way, Paul does this at different times. It's just because he's taken a slightly different line there that he just readjusts himself, gets in the base. And here we see Asal again going across the ball, rolling into the corner, placing that foot as it's reaching the glass, then has that little hop and readjustment, lands with the base, transfers his weight out of the shot. Really good examples there to have a look at.